Okay, factory update. We're looking at the walls that have been put in now. We've put in 5 sections so far. I think there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 4 and 5 over there. So this wall is going all the way around the C-pod or the EcoPod. Some sections are going to have a double height because they're going to go all the way to the roof. But this is basically the ledge of where the window is. This ledge goes up to 800 millimeters, which is about here on me. And so the window itself is going to be 1600 millimeters above that. And then we're going to have a trim above that going to the ceiling. The ceilings in some places are going to be about 3,000 millimeters tall, which is 3 meters, which is a pretty good height. Usually most homes, you want to have like 2.2 meters height, and that's comfortable ceiling height. So this is going to be 3, so it's going to have a nice feeling of spaciousness. And of course, with all the windows that you'll see, you'll have hopefully we're hoping you'll have a very, very big feeling of spaciousness, because you'll have incredible views everywhere you see. You won't have any feeling of being constricted. Like when you're in normal boats, you have this feeling of being very cramped in because they're so small, and they're so the ceiling heights are pretty low usually, and you have to bend over as you're walking through different areas. So we're hoping it's really going to be a very, very good feeling of spaciousness. So this is coming along really well. I think what we're going to do next is assemble the roof, and then we need the roof itself is kind of in the shape of a donut, and the hole in the center there's going to be a big hole in the center, which we have to make still. So we're going to make as soon as we have space in the factory here on the floor, we're going to make this big flat disc and cut a section out like a pie section, bring those 2 ends together of the pie section, which will force it to go into a cone, which will have an angle coming in, and that's where we're going to be able to collect rainwater. So we should make some good progress on that this week. We have to move things around. We're going to take the C-pod from inside the factory and pull it out, and then put the EcoPod inside the factory. But we're going to first do a test on the water and make sure that see how the EcoPod is going to line up with the tripod floating structure in the water, and see if we can actually get the two together. So we're just going to do a little experiment this week. So exciting things coming up.